need your
Well, welcome back. We are already having a lot of fun in this studio, and we are so excited to celebrate Horizons at Ashley Hall. Horizons is a 6-week summer program that transforms young girls' futures through STEM and literacy and community connections. And this year is especially exciting because the first 9th grade graduation is happening this year. In fact, it's happening in about 2 weeks or so. And Horizons continues to make history across South Carolina. So we will welcome leaders today who are not only shaping this program, Dr. Ann Weston, who is the head of school at Ashley Hall, and Molly Rathburn from the Horizons program, who will tell us more about this program and how, Dr. Weston, first of all, this program certainly embodies the mission of Ashley Hall, creating compassionate leaders who are driven and worldly.
Absolutely. We couldn't be more thrilled to have this partnership. To me, one of the most important things that Ashley Hall does is not to just uplift the young women that are our own students, but to also bring that mission to a broader group within our community. And the opportunity to have the only Horizons program in South Carolina and one of only 2 all-girls programs in the country is a unique privilege for us.
And Molly, why the Ashley Hall campus? That's a big part of it. Was that important when the decision was made to bring this program here?
Yes, there were community leaders that worked at Ashley Hall and were a part of the board that had been a part of Horizons programs in other states, and they wanted to bring it to Ashley Hall, and they said it was the perfect setting to start a program like this in South Carolina.
Dr. Weston and I go way back. Everyone knows I'm a big Ashley Hall fan, helped raise our sweet girl, Reese, so she spent many years on that campus. So I'm wondering about the impact that you've seen, Dr. Weston, in terms of how students respond participating in the program during the year and then outside of the summer program. How do they respond and how are they impacted by this program?
One of the beautiful opportunities of the program is that some of our own students can serve as what we call Horizons assistant teachers. So they're getting the experience of potentially exploring career in education or social work or some other things. They come to know and fall in love with another community, and they can continue that work throughout the year because Horizons has monthly programs that continue to offer wraparound support for these girls all year long. And I think, again, it's an embodiment of our mission to help our girls be prepared for the challenges of the society that they're going to be moving into, both our Horizons girls and our Ashley Hall girls.
And those girls are called HATS, H-A-T-S,
yes.
And we know that mission of leadership in girls, and we see them working in our community right now, many of them who've come through the Ashley Hall program. So, Molly, what can people do if they want to support this program? We know that this program is wrapping up real soon with graduation on the 24th, but if someone wants to support the program or perhaps participate next year, what can they do and what should they know?
Yes, well, we have a wonderful website where we have a link to our application, but any student in the Charleston region can apply as long as they are on free and reduced lunch or some type of government assistance. And we would love to have more girls from the community, more schools represented in our program in the coming years.
All right, we look forward to it. And once again, a big celebration happening next week on the 24th. Tell us a little bit about the graduation.
Yes, well, Dr. Weston will be speaking. We will have a student speaker, a teacher speaking as well, and we really will be celebrating these girls and their accomplishment as they launch into high school.
All right.
Yes.
And it's a beautiful culmination of 7 to 8 years in this program. That's one of the things about Horizons that's unique, is that the families make a commitment along with the students for these girls to see it through year after year, and we're so proud of them.
And you get to see that growth. Congratulations to them.
Thank
and
you.
Also, congratulations to the family for supporting this program as well. Dr. Ann Weston, Molly Rathburn, thank you so much for sharing more about the Horizons program at Ashley Hall. And of course, we thank you for your time and attention and want you to stay right here with us because, of course, there is more of News to It 4 coming up right after a quick break.